Welcome to Hope Channel.
Welcome to our online Sabbath School Lesson Study Assistance. We read the lesson for you. Our lesson for this week is entitled, Among the Lampstands. The memory text is, He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches, Revelation 2 verse 7, New King James Version. Psalm 73 describes the psalmist's bewilderment as he observed the boastful pride of the ungodly. They lived in abundance and ease, in contrast to the suffering of the righteous. This injustice greatly troubled the psalmist, Psalm 73 verses 2 to 16, who, in his perplexity, went to the sanctuary, Psalm 73 verses 16 and 17. There, in the presence of God, he was given a deeper understanding of the matter. Centuries later, an aged apostle found himself on a rocky prison island because of his faithful witness. In his distress, he got the news that the churches under his care were suffering. Yet, at that critical moment, he was given a vision of the resurrected Christ in the heavenly sanctuary. Here, as with the psalmist, the Lord revealed to John some mysteries of this life and the struggles it brings. This sanctuary scene provided him with the assurance of Christ's presence and care, and assurance that John was to pass on to these churches and to the succeeding generations of Christians throughout the centuries until the end of this world's history. This week, in addition to introducing Christ's ministry in the heavenly sanctuary, we will begin looking at the first of his 7 special messages to his church, addressed collectively to the 7 churches in Asia, but which also have meaning for us today. Next week, we will look at his messages to the other 6 churches. Our focus in this lesson will be on the introduction to the messages to the 7 churches, Revelation chapter 1 verse 9 to chapter 2 verse 7. Revelation 1 verses 9 to 20 provides the backdrop for the messages to the 7 churches in chapters 2 and 3. Aspects of the glorious vision of Christ provide the unique setting for each of the 7 messages. Jesus knows each of the 7 churches and meets them where they are. The lesson closes with a more detailed look at the message to the church in Ephesus, Revelation 2 verses 1 to 7. Revelation's introductory vision, Revelation 1 verses 12 to 18, centers on a glorious picture of Jesus. He is like the Son of Man, Revelation 1 verse 13, the one who died and is alive forevermore, Revelation 1 verse 18. Based on Daniel 10 verses 5 and 6 and a number of other Old Testament texts, this vision portrays the glory of Jesus otherwise seen only at the Transfiguration during his earthly ministry. The characteristics of Jesus in the vision are repeated throughout the 7 messages of chapters 2 and 3. The vision is like the stage backdrop to the first act of a play. In addition to the vision of Jesus, Revelation 1 verses 12 to 18, the lesson addresses the location and time when John received the vision, Revelation 1 verses 9 to 11, a basic interpretation of the vision, Revelation 1 verse 19 and 20, and an analysis of the message to the church at Ephesus, Revelation 2 verses 1 to 7.
That's all for today.
Tomorrow's lesson will be uploaded this evening. Thank you for watching at Hope Channel Bantayan Island.
Welcome to Hope Channel.
Hope Channel, sharing love, changing lives.
Every hour of every day, any family member can watch. Hope Channel is educational, inspirational, focusing on lifestyle and health, and offering programs to young and older alike that teach health, culture, positive values, and spirituality. Welcome to Hope Channel.